Alrighty, guys. Welcome to another arm wrestling video. Yeah, gonna talk over Jordan and I trained today. We're about 3 and a bit weeks out now from myself up against Bozhidar Simeonov, and this was a really important training session because I wanted to, once again, test out the condition of my elbow. And Jordan is someone that I inherently trust to be able to work safely with on the table. Not going to stretch anything out in a bad way. But anyway. This is the second table time session I've had since the injury, which is now about 13, 14 days ago, where I popped something in the elbow, a ligament, and I'm feeling really good. As you can tell here, pulling Jordan Davis, Jordan Davis probably ranked 4th in Australia on the overalls list. Really solid puller, massive top roll threat always against me. So this was always going to be a test for that inner elbow. Moves like that, like you see right there. Jordan attacking my hand, bending my wrist back a little, and me supinating and driving. You can see forcing Jordan into a hook there, so a little bit more comfortable. You can see that pronation from Jordan. As he gets that set, his shoulder is set. This for me would usually be quite tender given the injury. There is that pull through, you can see, yeah. But good news is, none of that is hurting. None of that is hurting at all. Where I'm at right now, I'm close to saying I'm back to 100%. I'm very close. You can see the position I'm in here. Jordan has good contact in my hand. I'm above his wrist line, which makes it difficult for me to bend my wrist. You can see he's really levering with back pressure and pronation. My wrist is kind of flattening. I'm testing out my elbow there as Jordan tries to get through my hand. My defensiveness is looking good. Jordan can't get through. And eventually, I'll start to lean on it a little bit more. Again, I'm just feeling for my elbow here. Jordan changing the angle of the contact of his elbow. I'm kind of floating around, following him, not letting him get a change in the pressures, keeping him on his bicep. And there we go. I add my side pressure and we come through. But that was a really good period of time there where I was able to test my elbow. Again, Jordan leveraging down on that top roll, exposing my wrist, getting it flattened, but really it feels good. I'm testing with a bit more cup if I fully supinate now. Rising back pressure, there goes my wrist. Jordan takes that. But again, I'm able to sit, thankfully, on my side pressure and prevent any pins from going on. And this is feeling good. Once I get my wrist flexion in, it's comfortable against Jordan. All right, let's have a look. Outside of the straps now, there's more pressure on me to force that hook. If I can't force that hook, I revert to some rising pressure, some rising back pressure, just to get Jordan to commit to holding on a bit. Once he commits to holding on, I can then get in the hook. That time I couldn't, so I committed to the top roll slip. Jordan, once again, good top roll threat, making me have to bail for the slip. If I get the hook set, you can see it's fairly comfortable. But getting that hook set in respect to the pain in the elbow, this was probably the biggest test. Outside of straps, to be able to force Jordan in, there's more onus on my side pressure to be able to assist. It's not just wrist flexion and supination, but there's a lot of side pressure. As you can see, as Jordan really protects that pronation well now, I'm kind of in trouble. I can't force the hook from there, but I can escape. With a top roll, get out of the hand control of Jordan. But yeah, again, those little surges right there, you can see where Jordan's pronation, and I'm coming in sideways on them. They were great tests, and like I said, 100% green lights. They felt healthy. On the defensive side, interestingly, where I know I can't pin right now with a hook, so it's just a matter of creating a defensive wall. And you can see I use back pressure there to get Jordan to commit to holding on, and then I return to side pressure and kind of cut his pronation off. High pronated wrist flexion from me now. I'm just testing different areas of what I've got. Jordan takes the wrist, but I transition to a top roll, and he comes back up. I get him back into a hook, and now I end up pinning him awkwardly there. A bit of a laugh. But anyway, in straps, back again, I feel really secure. I feel really good. I feel, like I said earlier in the video, that I'm pretty much, you could call me 100% now. I'm ready. Now, the training that I'll do between here and the match with Bozhidar will be very selective. I'm not going to go and train with the club where I just group up with everyone and let everyone swing around on my arm. I feel like that's high risk. So I'm going to keep a very select group of training partners. I'm going to keep in perfect form, which means I'm going to be pinning people a lot. Where I'd usually let the rope out, I'm not going to let rope out anymore. I'm just going to protect all the critical things at center, like I'm doing here against Jordan. And I'm going to focus on fundamentally arm wrestling perfectly. I want to be in a position to be able to beat Bozhidar come day one for this match. So anyway, ladies and gents, hope you enjoyed that one as we watch this final pull here. I think with Jordan, I start to cut off his pronation with some forward pressure, and the tricep is engaged. This is a good final test for the elbow. Felt good, and Jordan can't get out. Happy days.